Dads, what's the most creative way you've taught your teenager a lesson? My daughter kept lying about doing her homework, so I became her classmate for a week. My 16-year-old Emma had been telling me for months that she was staying after school for study groups and finishing all her assignments. Her grades were decent, so I believed her. Then I got a call from her English teacher saying Emma hadn't turned in a single essay all semester. When I confronted her, she looked me straight in the eye and said, "Mrs. Rodriguez is lying. I turned everything in." That's when I knew I had to get creative. I work in IT and have flexible hours, so I decided to find out exactly what Emma was doing after school. But instead of following her around like some creepy detective, I enrolled myself in her school's adult education program. They offered evening GED classes in the same building where Emma had regular school. I signed up for the math course that met right after her school day ended. The first day, I positioned myself in the hallway where I could see the main exit. At exactly 3:15, I watched Emma walk out with her best friend Mia. Instead of heading to the library for her supposed study group, they went straight to the McDonald's across the street. For 2 hours, they sat there doing absolutely nothing educational. Emma was on her phone the entire time while Mia painted her nails. No books, no homework, no studying whatsoever. When Emma got home that night, she told me all about her productive study session. "We covered so much material today," she said with a straight face. "I think I'm really getting the hang of Shakespeare." The next day, I followed the same routine. This time, Emma and Mia went to the mall. They spent 3 hours trying on clothes and taking selfies in the fitting rooms. Again, she came home with elaborate stories about academic achievement. By the third day, I was getting frustrated watching my daughter waste time while lying to my face. But then I had an idea that would teach her a lesson she'd never forget. I contacted Mrs. Rodriguez and explained the situation. She was more than happy to help with my plan. That Friday, I told Emma I was picking her up after her study group to take her to dinner. "Just text me when you're done," I said. "I'll be waiting in the parking lot." At 3:15, I watched Emma head to McDonald's as usual. At 5:30, she texted me saying she was finished studying. I texted back telling her to meet me at the main entrance. When she walked up to my car, I rolled down the window and said, "How was McDonald's today?" Her face went completely white. "What do you mean?" she stammered. "I mean, how were those chicken nuggets you had for your Shakespeare study session?" Emma's mouth opened and closed like a fish. She couldn't figure out how I knew. "Get in the car," I said. "We need to talk." As we drove home, I explained that I'd been watching her all week. "You've been lying to me for months about homework, and I wanted to see what you were actually doing." She was quiet for a long time, then finally asked, "How did you know where I was?" "I enrolled in night classes at your school," I told her. "Turns out when you put in actual effort to learn something, it's pretty rewarding." Emma looked shocked. "You went back to school just to catch me lying?" "I went back to school to understand what you were avoiding," I corrected her. "And now I know you're not struggling with the work. You're just choosing not to do it." The consequence wasn't grounding or taking away her phone. Instead, Emma had to attend my GED math class with me every Tuesday and Thursday for a month. She sat right next to me while I learned algebra alongside adults who were working hard to improve their lives. "These people are here because they want to build better futures," I told her after the first class. "They're not wasting opportunities like you are." Watching 40-year-old Maria struggle with fractions while working 2 jobs to support her kids made a huge impression on Emma. Seeing 60-year-old Robert take notes on basic math concepts because he never finished high school really opened her eyes. By the end of the month, Emma was helping other students with problems she found easy. She started to understand that education was a privilege, not a punishment. Her grades improved dramatically, and she stopped lying about homework. More importantly, she developed genuine respect for learning. Last month, Emma got accepted to 3 different colleges. She wrote her application essay about watching her dad go back to school and learning that it's never too late to grow. Sometimes the best way to teach responsibility is to show them what it actually looks like.